Hey riders, just a quick ride. We're on the shiv. Shiv it up, baby. Shiv it up. Let's get some adjustments here. Oh, sorry. Check this out. Got a level 1 rider right behind me, and just a couple hundred meters up the road, another level 1. More new people. Awesome. Even this guy ahead of me here, he's only level 5. Awesome stuff. Jasper National Park, near the glaciers. Come on, buddy. Jump on. Jump on. Let's go. No? Okay. Got guest 1051 coming up. This guy should jump on. Okay, see this dude here? I'm gonna try to work with him. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it, dude. Yes, dude. I'm gonna back off here. Hopefully he's looking at my numbers going, huh, who is this character? Let him know I don't want to just blow right by him. Come on, dude. We got 46K to go. Let's do this. His only, well, not only maybe, but he's kind of limited by his bike. Jump on, dude. Get in the draft. I'm going to soft pedal for him to get on. Soft pedal. I'm just barely pedaling here. Jump on. I'm gonna wait for him. I'm pedaling 1 watt. He's pedaling 3. He's trying to get back on. Yes, dude. Here you go. Here you go. I'm gonna pick it up a bit now. Let him get on. Stay right there. A bit closer. I gotta back off again. Can adjust my fans. My budget fan system I got here. Okay, let's see if that can stop me from dying of heat stroke. Ow. Little twinge on my shoulder. Okay, dude, there you go. Let's do this. He's decked out in full ROUVY regalia. ROUVY bike, level 1. Welcome aboard, buddy. Just stay within 4 or 5 meters. Yes, dude, you got it. Hey Neil, good to see you, man. Just take the headphones out because I can't even concentrate with my music. I'm trying to chill with this dude here, but it's kind of hard. I'm on the shiv. Oh man, he fell off. Okay, I'm gonna give him one more chance here. I don't want to sound like a dick, but he was working hard to get back on, and I've just been soft pedaling. So this is when I get kind of like, well, you know, I just gotta go now. So he was riding at 2.5 to start, but see, here he comes. Okay, dude, get on. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna ride 2.5, 2.8. He can cruise behind me, get a nice draft, but he's brand new, so level 1 rider. So probably doesn't really understand the drafting yet. You know, you gotta get a feel for it, right? I mean, even us that have been on like 3-4 years. See, sometimes it doesn't pay to be friendly and nice to people, because now he's just coasting. I can almost bet money he's not even gonna finish the route, which is unfortunate. So I just gotta do my own thing. You ever get stuck in these situations? Yeah, exactly. Like I want someone to ride with, because a lot of it is they'll just kind of slow me down enough that I'm not going to blow myself up. So I see my my avatar on screen is hidden underneath my camera now. Oh well, I don't care. Just hoping anyone jumps in. So today has been up early. 4:30, messing around, Icefields climb. It is quite hilly through here too. Actually, we used to have the tour of Alberta a few years back. Like Sagan was here. Sagan came within 20 minutes of my house. I was on vacation. They actually had a finish right in downtown Olds. What are gunpowder potatoes? What's that, Stephen? Thanks for throwing your name in there. I appreciate that. Otherwise, I would have been, who's this funny little man? Gunpowder potatoes. Sounds interesting. Sounds like they're spicy? Whilst. Exactly. Whilst. Stephen, did you clue into that? Oh, Indian style. Okay. Tell me more. Like a little curry flavor? So this here, a tangy, masala spice. Okay, nice. I'm gonna look that up afterwards. We love Indian food here. Oh yeah, spring onions. So the road I'm on here, this is the road that runs roughly north-south between Banff, Alberta, and Jasper, Alberta. It's the Glacier Parkway, I think they call it. Jasper's the town that this summer half of it burnt to the ground. Just some crazy wildfires there. They're already rebuilding. Yeah, this will be a good downhill route, Neil. This one bump I'm on right now is very important, I think. Thanks for jumping in, guys. Any bit helps. I was getting kind of lazy. I'm thinking I wasn't going to jump on today. through the winter time, it's pretty treacherous going through here. It's like if you break down, there's nothing except the next car. There's no gas stations, nothing. Thanks, Dave. Yeah, I guess people have been saying it's pretty good you can talk whilst pushing on a bit of power. I'm glad it's working. Maybe this is my new gig. Don't expect me to say anything intelligent, though. I just noticed that my contribution to the 12 mil challenge has been lacking. So I thought I'd better get on. It's funny, everyone here's from the UK, right? Here's Penelope. She made it live. So, there, just over the bump. I can't even see my heart rate right now. I'm actually looking at the YouTube studio. Yeah, thanks Penelope for making it. And so this road runs north-south. I traveled it several times in the dead of winter. Uh-oh. I don't know what Ruben's saying there. No insulting, please. Okay. Now we cruise downhill. So, Neil, this is your race where everyone's going to be doing like 12 watts per kilo over the top of that bump. Oh, that's right. Sorry, Ruben, I missed that. Belgium all the way, baby. Okay, Ruben, where are you right now? I tried to fill people in the stream this morning. The call to Izuard, the road blockage. I hope I did it justice. Okay, I'm going to look that up later and see exactly where you are. I mean, I guess you're right up against the Alps there somewhere. Okay, cool. So they wouldn't let you continue your route. They wanted you to go back up the other side of the Izuard that you had descended with those two guys. Is that what was going on? Like basically you can't go forward, go back if you want over the brutal climb. I think I tried to say that to everyone. Okay, they were working on the rock fall, okay. But it kind of blocked your path. Wait till 5 in the afternoon, okay. And then back to your camper van for some nice chicken breast, broccoli, and what was the third dish? I'm imagining some rice maybe. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I don't even know how long I'm in here. I've been riding for 10 minutes and I'm already sat. Okay, potatoes, way to go. We need that gunpowder recipe from Steven. That's what we need. Yeah, so here I am. This is me max gear. But I don't think I'm even pushing hard. It was like a spicy Indian potato recipe. I'm gonna look it up after this. I'm kind of like the head cook around here now. You know, you guys all know me pretty well now. It's weird having your life turned upside down, going from the breadwinner to the stay-at-home maid, chef, cook, cyclist, caregiver, donkey farmer, goat vet. What else do I do around here? I don't even know anymore. So yeah, I'm just going to go as hard on this as I possibly can. Nice, Neil. You're gonna get it done though, dude. Like all you guys that are going after it, I'm sitting on the outside and I'm going, well, I probably could have done them too, but half-cut potatoes marinated in yogurt, roasted with spices and herbs, spring onions, with smoky butter. That sounds really good, dude. Global Ragnar, dude, thanks for coming in. Thank you so much. You know, it's at this point where anyone can just jump in and ride with me. Yes, he's back. Valhalla didn't want him. They said, go back, my son. Your time is not, it's not now. Yeah, hey Neil? I know. That's totally up my alley. And you know what? I don't think Indian food is as hard to make as what you think it is. I make just a standard curry. You know, the standard, I don't know, like butter chicken over rice or masala. 14 minutes before you go to sleep. Neil, I almost put on my 8848 jersey today. I think I got it 2 summers ago. Yeah, I keep forgetting that, guys. Sorry. You guys are all 6, 7, 8 hours ahead of me. Stu's here. Great to see you, Stu. So I'm just on the flats here. Braided stream system to the left of me. This is just thousands and thousands of years of erosion that have just leveled this area flat. Yeah, they are nice, aren't they? I'm in just a standard green Lacole today, which I really like too. It all just barely fits me. So, it's kind of motivation to lose weight. Yeah, perfect, Stu. Joey Jojo's got me making a list of other videos I'm going to be making. So, I spent this afternoon tweaking my camera a little bit, getting rid of that crappy virtual background. I don't care what's in the background, there's nothing to hide. But soon it's going to be a huge poster of Mario Cipollini, I think, in a toga. So, that's the way I think I'm going to roll. Sprint gods from the past. Maybe Eric van der Arden from the 80s. I'll get my hair permed. Cranked. It's kind of like my really, really good local bike shop. Probably might be one of the best bike shops, I think I can say, in Calgary altogether. Yeah, I know, Neil. I'm just so lazy sometimes. You know what I couldn't find earlier? I couldn't find, I mean, obviously not on this route. There's not, Stu. We use the Team GRC one, which I'm rarely in. Yeah, sometimes I want there to be, and other times I think I'm kind of like being evil, doing outside stuff, but Inside Cycling World is outside, it's just me. I don't think I get enough people on there. It's probably better just to have GRC, to be honest. There's so many different little projects I'm working on. And you know what? Neil probably knows what I'm talking about. Like, setting things up. Like the Mucker's website, like tons of work. How do you make a website? Who's the best person to use? What do I call my website? Who do I do this through? Who do I do that through? Who's gonna host me? Like a billion different things. It's like you're learning something new every day. It's not high tech. It's just kind of clunking around like I'm doing with my camera, my mic, things like that. And you don't know until you use it if it works. By then it's too late to fix it. So yeah, I forgot to put virtual partners on. But here's my question. Where are your PRs now? Because I did a ride a few days ago. Probably challenged Canberra. I can't find my previous times. I know I've done it before. It's an older route. Oh wow, that's great. Yeah, I should have put 3 or 4 on anyways, but you gotta pick the right ones. Because some will go hammer the first half and die the second half. It's all average watts per kilo. So for me, I want myself as a PR. But yeah, like, do you guys know? Is in the settings, I looked. Like I looked under settings, in the main menu settings when I was in the ride. There's settings when you start the ride, like your ghost, but I don't see PRs anymore. Maybe if they don't exist, they don't show. Maybe that. This one is my headset. Surprised you can see that. Cycle, yeah, exactly. So, okay, so it's under the ghost. So, Neil, if I don't see the option there, that means I don't have a previous time? That's my guess at this point. Okay. Okay, that makes sense to me now. After this, I'll set this ride up again and find myself. Yeah, so I mostly use myself, if ever. I think there's one little like tip or something I said one day. Always turn off, if you're out to compete against yourself to get PRs, turn off that recommend another route. It took me a long time to figure this out. So when you cross the finish line, I did the 30K Cozumel. I had 4 versions of me. One was really fast, I thought, from a race I did that I got second in. Easily beat it, but the timer's running because the whole ride is still going until you say exit. Okay, ROUVY, thanks for those pictures today, man. Appreciate it. Get that sleep. You got another ride tomorrow. So yeah, there's me against 4 avatars. 2 were crappy. Oh, a hike. Oh, a hike, okay. Okay, man, have fun. Pop in if you can. Right, okay. I picked a water bottle that's leaking like crazy. A bead on a sticky bottle. What's tomorrow? Muckers on at noon. There's a group ride before that, the one that Nobby usually leads, but he's away this week. Hanging out somewhere on the East Coast. Yeah, I don't even use the Ghost anymore. Oh, I wish. So my current camera, the lead, as you guys like to call him, a lead, I don't know why I say that. The wire on it is so short, the cable, it's very limited as to where I can put it. But I'd love to show you my fan. It's over here. It's like 90 degrees perpendicular to me. So like, all my sweat goes to the left side. Okay, so here's a question. Do you guys do the old drape the towels over the handlebar thing like I do? You can see it right here where my right hand is. I have a towel that covers everything. So like, yeah, I just drape the towel over the handlebars, then it rests over the top tube. I'll hold it up here, you'll see it at some point. To protect most of the top tube and that down tube. Towel draped over bars from front wheel to top tube, yeah, exactly. That'll catch the majority of it, and it's also my sweat towel. So on longer rides it's kind of gross because you're like just wiping yourself with a saturated towel, but it is what it is, the things we do. And then I have a huge rubber mat on the floor. It's pretty commercial, nothing gets through that. So I clean up, spray it down with like a disinfectant, and then towel that down too, every ride. And then kind of catch little parts on the bike. Okay, Stu, you got two towels, large bath towel, over handlebar, part of top tube, yep. Smaller town, over handlebars, loads of face belts, yeah. Yeah, the second towel over your handlebars will kind of give you some more padding. I've done that in the past because I'm rarely off these handlebars. Kind of get a lot of pressure build up. Oh yeah, I like it. The pain cave is in the cellar, so it really is a pain cave. I'm imagining like one light bulb, like swinging in the background, like with one of those pull chains, like something straight out of the movie Hostel. At least I try to pretend that's what my room is. It's really not that horrible down here. Yeah, if it's concrete, you got nothing to worry about. We got a lot of like, you know, that laminate flooring, the fake wood stuff. That's what the floor is. So this mat's probably, I'm gonna say it's 8 feet by maybe 5. Yeah, there we go. And the fluorescents can barely stay on. Sometimes they go out for an extended period of time. And then it's like, what? Neil, when's this race going off if you're still here? This will be a fun one. So yeah, this over to my left here. Obviously you know which way left is, but I'm going to hold my arm up for a bit till the stream catches up. This right here, I'm going to make this wall kind of like the wall of glory. So I've been a bad boy. I haven't ordered my GRC jersey yet. So, well, I should get one for just riding inside. But I thought I'd post some cool stuff up on there. Someone in the Discord, I think it was Hillbilly, you guys know him as Clyde 235, who is no longer Clyde 235, by the way. That was his weight when he started ROUVY. He's significantly less. Awesome job, Clyde. He's going to keep his name as that to remember where he came from. I think that's so smart. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I really need more airflow down here. Like, this fan is old. I had to hand start it again today. The motor just buzzes. And I have taken it apart and oiled it. So it's just dying. So when you hand start it, you gotta quickly turn the power off, take the grill off, the protective thing, hand start it, turn it up to full blast so it makes sure it gets there, and then put the grill back on without getting your fingers. It's the world I live in. But ROUVY mentioned Backmaster, I think. Neil says I think Neil has 2 of them. They look like they just throw a ton of air. Looks like I'm slacking. I can't even see my stats right now. Oh, not bad. Okay, just coming up on halfway in a little bit. After that point, just over halfway, I guess they're still climbing, but it's more of rollers that you'll be going high speed into. So yeah, this road they actually used for part of the Tour of Alberta as well. There's a stage race in Alberta, maybe 2010, 12 through 15 or something. Long dead now for the pros. Maybe they still run it like at national level. Good question, Penelope. It's through the same store that Neil does his stuff, I believe. Owayo. O-W-A-Y-O. And thanks, Stephen. Yeah, there's a link. So, they do look really nice. They were, when you see them, it's Anthony G, who's in the Discord, GRC member. He put the design together and all that stuff. I'm not really much of a design. I think I have big dreams and big ideas. Yo, Bashak, in the house. Good to see you, man. We got a few people in here. ROUVY just left. Just, put in some miles. I see how far behind I'm on all the kilometers. This one looked fairly easy. Not too racy for me. There's people in the UK that have our jersey. Bashak probably knows more about it than I do. Like, I know Hardy's got one, Alex has one, a few members do. Oh, is there? Which one is it? I got my screen really small so I can't even see my leaderboard. How far ahead, Bashak? Here, I'm gonna go look at the leaderboard. Sorry. I see user, Landrod, Scotty, Francois Morin. I bet I pull up beside him and drop 14 watts or something on him. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Owayo is the same place that Neil gets his things from, I believe. For the muckers. Yeah, should be pretty easy, Penelope. I think they're very reasonably priced too. Probably more expensive for me to get it here. And like I said, I don't have one because I've been lazy. Let's get over this bump. Oh yeah, I see her. She's way too far ahead of me. That bottle sucks. I cooked it one day in the microwave, sorry, in the dishwasher on high heat, on a sanitize run. It kind of deformed the bottle. So I think the worst is over here right away. Just trying not to change the big ring right now. It's gonna get noisy. False flatty, folks, false flatty. I'll jump back in the chat, sorry guys. That's kind of downhill. Sure. Okay, I'm just reading what you guys are saying. Bashak, it sounds like you work for a whale. I haven't even looked into this yet. Oh yeah, we got the C3 and the C5. My great input would be one's better than the other. That's it. I don't know the difference. Okay. So yeah, as Bashak pointed out, lots of downhills on this one. So what you can do if you're riding and you need some helpers, look at that Team GRC jersey on the bibs there. Absolutely love it. Rocking it out on my Shiv. Beautiful bike. So what we're going to do here, we're just going to cruise along a little bit more. Look at all these Albertans out in their SUVs and trucks and whatnot. Cowboys. Gotta love them. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, right here, there's nothing out here. There's still lots of people around because it's so touristy, but there's no towns, there's no gas stations, there's no nothing. You may remember the Canadian Challenge from last year, whatever it was, the Saskatchewan River crossing. That actually occurs ahead of us up here. So, I'm not a geography master, but I think the Saskatchewan River crossing means where it crosses over through the mountains there, like kind of where it starts and flows eastwards. We're probably right along the Continental Divide here, which means when you go so far to my left, every river will flow to the Pacific Ocean, and the east would mean to my right, it would either go north to the Arctic or out east. Some of it actually connects onto, I think it's the Mississippi, the Red River in the Dakotas, which that thing floods all the time. Always has, always will. Same as in Winnipeg. I think the Red River starts in Manitoba. And then I think that eventually joins into the Mississippi. So they had right along the Continental Divide. It's kind of like where they got that name from, the Great Divide. That's what that means. You're basically riding along the spine of the Rockies. All the way from Banff to Antelope Wells, New Mexico. So you're riding, you want a bit of help. Settings, where's my Ghost Riders? Right here. I'm going to turn on 8 Ghost Riders. Gadoosh. There they are. They're waiting for me. Check that out. So you can do this on the fly, and the beauty of this is I'll get some draft. So you can see they all have just like one name names. That's how simple it is to do it. You can turn them off and on. If you're really good at this, you turn them off and on quick to always put them back out ahead of you. Because the problem is, I believe they're all on ROUVY bikes, and I'm on one of the fastest bikes on ROUVY. They won't be able to keep up. Frank's still out there though. Frank Schleck, that's probably why. One of the Schleck brothers from Luxembourg, leading me out right now. Super domestique. So yeah, eventually you're going to pass them and then you're going to drop them all. Hope that helps. Oh yeah, I'd say this is a downhill route. It's just rollers, right? There's that little bump at the beginning. Yeah, so if you're good with your machine, and let's say you're not streaming, so I've got 3 applications running right now. So I've got OBS running. The beauty of it is with this new computer I got, right now doing everything, streaming, my CPU usage is 0.4%. This thing is so overpowered for what I'm doing. I told Joey, hey, slow down, let me look. I don't need that much grunt. But I guess I should become a professional gamer now too. It's always been one of my dreams in life. Be that old guy playing video games. This probably just looks hard because you're seeing me sweating so bad. This is not a hard route at all. You got that first bump, but you're going to be bombing down into it. You're going to be fresh. Get over the top, and then it's just another 10 watt per kilo over the top, and you're gone. Flat, few rollers. I've got 61 meters left of climbing to do. And it's just bumps that are led into by downhills. So I can kind of chill. Then I got ROUVY running. Then I also have YouTube Studio running, so you're going to see me leaning down all the time doing this, kind of interfering with my ride. Right, so what Bashak's saying here too, the ghosts generally catch you on the climbs. Claudio, didn't we see you last week? Well, there's probably here better than me that know that. Probably Bashak would know better. Bashak, can you answer that? I'll have a drink of water. So 200 watt, which FTP test? I've never even done one on here. Oh, dude, awesome. Yeah, if you know anyone else, we've all got cycling buddies, lady friends, whatnot. Get them to use my trial, otherwise you only get a week. I think using that code too, ROUVY notices that, meaning they like me more. So appreciate it. Well, I think ROUVY has all the FTP tests. I think a real FTP test, like if you do the full blown one, it's like an hour. Bashak's been bothering me to do a ramp test. Oh, cool. So you got a week from them and then a month from me. Awesome. Dude, you won't regret it. As Bashak said, the ghosts generally will come back on the climbs. Just because they're matching your power effortlessly. On the downhills, I have a drafting aero advantage. Yeah, aero advantage, not drafting. Listen to what Bashak's got to say. That's true what he's saying. Claudia, have you done lots outside? Yeah, Claudia, you want your FTP to be as close to realistic as possible. Otherwise, the workouts won't mean much in ROUVY. You're right about that. Yeah, 60 minutes. Hey, Claudio. Sundays, we have our Team GRC Sunday short race. It's recognized as an official race on ROUVY. And they're basically FTP tests. A short one. So 20 to 30 minutes of absolute mother of all watt bombs going off in your face. Okay, so you know a lot about cycling already. You probably have a pretty good handle on your FTP. Just remember, ROUVY is set to default at 100%. Zwift is only 50. So that's kind of the first thing. We see it all the time on here. How come it feels so hard? Because it's real. Yeah, that's what I do too. What Bashak's saying here. I kind of just go with my average 25-30 minute power. What am I doing every ride? You're kind of doing one if you're racing. Yep, me too. Just what Bashak is saying here. Just get used to your average 20-minute power. And I don't believe the 95% either. For me, I bet you I'm like 85% of my 20-minute power. I think some people that know a lot more than me would say 90%, but I like to crap on myself all the time, so 85. It is. So now you can see the ghosts are behind me again. They'll catch me on every little bump probably. Maybe not now, maybe I'm going fast enough now. Don't even know how my ride's looking. Okay, we're cruising. 40 meters of climbing left. Yeah, this... I guess, you know, if you guys know how you ride, it's probably weird seeing someone else ride. But like 154, 155 that says zone 4 for me, seems pretty easy. Like, I don't feel like I'm pushing myself. Like you said, Bashak, and I've had so many comments now, I can't believe you're talking at 175 heart rate, 180 even. It doesn't seem that hard. So maybe I'm just lucky I can talk at that heart rate. Like I said, everyone's heart rate's different, so. Maybe I'll work on bringing mine down a little bit right now. Just stick right at 2%, reverse false flatty. It may not even come down. That bottle's everywhere. It's actually better if I don't even watch that screen. Okay. Nice, Neil. Very nice. I think my best ever I had, this is just from memory, Waikoloa hill climb. I think I did it in 19 minutes and 58 seconds. So yeah, not a true 20 minutes, but it was 318 watts. But there's no way I could hold 95% of that for another 40 minutes. Not even possible. The answer is yes to that one. Yeah, my power's down too. Making these videos, eh? So Claudio's saying he spun out 60, 65, yeah, that's about right. 72 is top speed. You're always kind of spun out. Yeah, like compared to Zwift, no one's gonna ride like that except a World Tour Pro. I think when I hit 50k an hour outside, I start to fear for my life a little bit. Because I just know one puncture, I may not ride again. So Zwift kind of has ridiculous top end speed. ROUVY has ridiculous cornering. You'll go through the corners at full speed. Yeah. Seems on ROUVY you gotta push every bump. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm working hard at 150. And for some people, that's their max heart rate. But my zone 2 or zone 3 heart rate's higher than theirs. Everything just shifts, I think. I haven't hit over 190 for a while. But I hit 188 yesterday. I don't know why. I'm supposed to be riding slow. Yep. Yeah, if you're downhill in a race at 72, just stay, rest, recover. Pedaling at that point, you're just wasting energy. Yes, you just gotta time it. Like if you're downhill at 72 and it flattens a tiny bit, know when to hit the power right. So as your speed's dropping, you can counter it and get that little bump away. Kind of like what Stu's saying here. So I guess everyone who watches, this is your route recon for this ride. You know, it was a while back, actually only in the last, I don't know, week or 10 days, I've been thinking about putting my time trial bike on this thing. Yeah, it's the same, but it's different, Claudio. Like, you'll find a lot of videos out there where people compare, you know, a specific climb to an indoor climb on ROUVY. The same thing on Zwift. Just we have more climbs to do than Zwift does. Like, 1,000,000,000% more. That's where I got fed up with Zwift. And the rider's portal does nothing for me. Or the climbing portal, I should say. Yeah, exactly, Bashak. Everyone's different. Oh, Jesus, Lionel Sanders? Like, yeah, okay, guys, hate to say it. Here it comes, man crush. I love that guy. You know, watch his videos. He basically trains for Ironmans. He used to anyways. I think he used to live in Toronto. And he did all his training inside. I think he lived in a little apartment. There was a pool. He had a swimming machine downstairs. So one of those ones that generates a current. Maybe he didn't have that then, but he had a pool. He ran on a treadmill and rode on Zwift anyways, on his cruddy little balcony. Yeah, Claudio, good suggestion from Bashak here. Jump in our Discord. You'll meet tons of people. That's the whole beauty of ROUVY, Claudio, is that there's always more. And still not everything's there. We find ways to complain all the time, right? But the majority of the cool climbs are there. Yep. There's so much selection, right? Penelope, you're a full pro now. You've been around long enough. You're part of the crew. Darth Puncher. Dude, how's the Nadir series going? I saw you won, was it the first stage? Darth, are you asking me? Get it, Claudio. Well, you can use the cycling to build up the cardio for the running, I guess. Look at Lionel Sanders. Does it all. And that guy is a total beast on the bike. Like, he's scary. He's down in Tucson now, so he rides Mount Lemmon all the time. That's what I should do. Organize a Mount Lemmon ride and get Lionel Sanders to ride with us. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, it's like you said, Penelope. The Discord's always active. It only gets quiet late at night on my side of the planet. Dude, I gotta say, Edmonton, they're the favorite right now. I looked at the odds already. I think they're a plus 800. I think the next team would be the Panthers at plus 1200, I believe. That's what it was a few weeks ago. Just let Edmonton have it one more time, please. We've got Cycling Slapshot in the Discord. He's in Carolina. Chris Shearer, I believe. And he's a big Carolina Hurricanes fan. I wasn't aware of this. I forgot. In 2006, the Hurricanes beat the Oilers Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. So, and he was there for it. He was at that actual game. Does this road have any? It probably won't have many, Neil, because we're trapped by the mountains on either side. See? We're just riding through a huge valley system here. You can see actually on the map right now, which is kind of poor quality, you can see the meanders in the river. It's all just loose gravel down there. Throw in the occasional brown, black grizzly bear. There's the bighorn sheep. There's mountain goats. Cougars galore, elk. Whatever you want to get into. Yeah, you're trapped between those two mountain ranges. Out here, we name all the mountain ranges too. So like, they're all part of the Rockies, but just a couple I can think of. The Selkirks, the Kootenays, the Purcells. Basically, the ones on the right are named something, Big Valley, then the ones on the left are another chain of the Rockies. Oh dude, totally, Dallas is an awesome team. I mean, obviously you're a Dallas fan. Edmonton shouldn't have beat Dallas, but they just coasted by. That last game where they won, I don't know how Edmonton survived that. They totally fell apart and were just scrambling. Okay, Neil, I'm going to look it up, man. Is it a Thursday race? Or just something different? Yeah, so Darth, you could very well see Dallas being there too. They could take out Edmonton. I just want Edmonton to win one last time before we never win a cup again in Canada. Okay, cool. So second week in October. Everyone should jump in this race and support the Muckers Racing. Thursday, 12:05 Mountain Standard. Shock 2:05 for you. Oh, he's east. Oh, sorry, Bashak's talking. Sorry. Sorry, Bashak. Get the big lug of water there. Okay, nice. What's SFO? SFO. I'm lost. Where's that? Hey Darth, what's the details on that first Nittier stage? Did you jump Jefferson at the very end? Oh, San Fran, okay. Gotcha. Home of Metallica. Just a little tidbit. I know everyone loves Metallica as much as I do. Okay, see you, Neil. Take it easy, dude. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the input. That's right, Tony does live out there. Claudio, are you familiar with, oh sorry, it's Darth. Darth's in San Fran. Are you familiar with Old La Honda? What's the other big one? It's Kings Road, Kings Mountain or something. I know I did a quick video on it way back. Terrible quality video. But it's Tony Yeager that Bashak just mentioned here that said Old La Honda is like kind of like proving grounds for all cyclists out there in that San Francisco area on the south side. Really steep. Okay, how close am I to the finish? I've got chores to do. Okay, we're getting there. Ghost should, they might catch me. See, this bump right here I'm on, at 40 kilometers, this is where the attack will blow up everyone. This will be where like Shunnick's left. And he'll jump and then try to get away, I believe. It's your last real bump. Yeah, see, the ghosts are coming back now, but now I'll get away. And chill. Yep, those Brevet guys. Well, look at Neil. Neil rode 18 hours on his Eversting. His V Eversting. Yep. You never got to worry about crashing. No impact. No flat tires to strain. Remember just last week? 2 weeks ago, one of our guys, Claudio, sent us a picture on our Discord that you should join. 2 flat tires at the same time. Stranded. So there goes your training shot. Because at that point, you're probably just saying, calling your wife, your spouse, whoever it is, come get me, I'm done. Oh yeah, Darth. Yes. Yes, I'm climbing Kings. Oh, awesome, dude. Yeah, dude, how serious is the climbing action there at San Fran, eh? I did a couple of videos. I think I did 3 videos. Okay, you punched at the first climbing Nittier on the second stage. just enough to get away. Dude, I remember that one race. I captured it all when I was in, the night before I went to Seattle for Metallica. That really boring long one, Antelope Lake, I think it was. Antelope Salt Flats. You got away from Jefferson. I got that all covered. It's on my capture card right now. I was pretty like, I'm like, yeah, here we go. But he just kept grinding. It's a good race, but not a lot of action. That one that I saw. Just because it was so long and flat and straight. Yeah, you're right. Good point, Penelope. Let's jump out. So anyone who's watching here, Penelope just made a good point. I can't see anyone who's behind me if you were racing. So get back into your settings, scroll down quickly, take this number 8 here, make it 0. This is another common question we see in the Facebook discussions, forums all the time. How do I turn off the ghosts? Right there. Go into your settings, the gear icon top right, scroll down, put on as many as you want. So you can see now, land rod, he's 3 kilometers behind me. Look, Dez is out. Check it out, folks. Dez, let's see. Dez is a yellow bubble. No, he's a green bubble. So if you look on the profile at the bottom, there's 2 yellow bubbles, 2 greens. Dez is one of those greens. Okay, so Dez is on the comeback trail. Awesome. Switching back, folks. Yeah. Yeah, so thanks, Penelope. I just turned the ghosts off. I don't need them. Going back to Easter weekend this year. Holy 32 hours. Stu, details. Dez the Destroyer. Bashak, you know what's hilarious? When I asked about Dez, what was it, on Sunday? All that could come to my mind was, remember when I called him Didier? I thought he was Didier the Frenchman. Not even close. My screen was so small that I was recording on, so it's like D, and he changed his name slightly too, to make it easier for me. I think Dez is West Coast. Yeah, Stu, fill us in, man. What were you doing? Running from the law? Look at this, no sleep. He was on the run. Well, slower than walking pace, you must have been doing something pretty epic there in the Highlands. Yeah, Des, okay, Washington, perfect. He's usually the one, the last guy's chatting at night. No, it's fine, Penelope. I usually don't even use them ever. I used to for a while. Then I got sick of them falling behind, and I was too lazy to do the turn back on ahead of you thing. It's just good to show people, because some people when they start out, they're like, I have no idea how to turn them off. And there's so many toggles and buttons. It's pretty illustrative for this video. I just want to see where I am. Okay, not bad. So yeah, I feel really good right now. All of you guys that know that ride, but anyone else watching that's brand new, I may look sweaty, haggard, in the 10x10 cube of pain and suffering. But yeah, I feel pretty fresh. I'm not hurting. Just kind of a little bit hot in this room. Get good fans. Yeah, so all those names behind me, outside of Dez, I've never seen any one of them before. Like, there's quite a few people we never see on ROUVY. which tells me there's a lot more to bring into the GRC army. The Discord. Sunday 31st March 2024. Wow. Stu, what were you doing? Like, what was your ride? Was it just a solo, I'm gonna go ride until I die type thing? Okay, Darth. Hey, Darth, is your real name Dustin? Was I right about that? Just want everyone to know. Unless it's a secret. Because I love Darth. Moving right along. True. Okay, good to know. Ah, a little bit of punishment, eh, Stu? Dude, I like those ideas. I always think about that stuff too. And then I chicken out. There's a guy up the road from me. Yeah, right, eh, Dave? Is there really that many users? 400 and something? How? There's a guy up the road from me. He's done. He's in Edmonton. He's done the Great Mountain Divide, whatever you call it. He's done one across Arizona as well. I think it's Arizona, where you actually have to do a hike-a-bike through the Grand Canyon. And when I say hike-a-bike, I don't mean pushing and this and that. You have to strap your bike onto your backpack and carry it. No riding whatsoever through the Grand Canyon at this one point. I think it's like a Grand Canyon north to south. He does a lot of huge rides. Okay. Yeah, so like I see 470, but we got 20,000 in the 12 million challenge. Ah, okay. Understand, dude. In Italy. Nice. I'm almost done all right, folks. You know, I'm telling you, having these chats going, so entertaining having people here. Yeah, so that sign I just passed on the road there, Sunwapta Falls, another touristy spot, but you can see by riding down this road how remote most of Canada is. There's no gas stations, there's no 7-Elevens here, nothing. I don't think it's that far really between Banff and Jasper. A couple hours driving maybe. So it's not like you're in the middle of nowhere. But there's no development through here, no houses, nothing. Except for maybe a hermit living out in the woods. I actually know a hermit. It's a crazy story. Very crazy story. So yeah, it looks like we're just going to coast into the finish here. So I imagine for some of you guys whose heart rate peaks at 150, you would probably be doing like 120 through here, that kind of thing. There's the finish line. Probably a campground over to the right there, or like a maintenance thing for highways, I'm done. Fun stuff. What am I missing out on here? Yeah. When I saw 20,000 signed up, I'm like, it can't be that much higher than that. Yeah, just a matter of picking the right virtual partners. Yeah, Penelope, those are good stats to look at. You can know how, where you rank amongst the whole population of ROUVY. Okay guys, I'm gonna jump. I got chores to do outside right away. Goats, donkeys, dogs, kitty cats. Then yeah, I guess I'm gonna start making some supper. Joey Jojo will be home. And yeah, that's the night. Yeah, I can see that too. Okay guys, I'm gonna run. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see everyone tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna ride the Muckers. Sorry, I'm probably gonna ride the Tuesday group ride that Nobby usually puts on, and then I'll probably cover the Muckers Tuesday race, which is more of the chill session, or I'll do some kind of tutorial video. Anyway guys, gotta go. See you all tomorrow.